So I've created a face swap pipeline which you can also use to swap anyone's face onto anyone else's face. And here is the tool demo that I'm doing. Let me just start the recording. Yeah. All right. So initially this is the face swap pipeline. Let me actually run it once to show you the output. And here you will see that a couple of images would be generated. The code is running. It takes some time because it is running on the CPU. So yes, two images have been generated. The first image you will see as the face swap result. So for this, what I did was I gave two images as input. This is basically my image where the face has to be replaced. And for the target, I've taken basically Samir Raina's image. This has to be swapped onto my image. And just to show you the result, this is the result that has been generated. So Samir Raina's face has been sort of overimposed on my face. Now moving over to the code again. Yep. So here I'll just go through the code once. These are the packages that we need. The InsightFace package that you see here, this is basically the core of the problem that we are solving. This will be used to replace the faces. Here I've stored all the locations and namings of the source image, target image in the config.json, which you see here. Source image is samai.png, target is this, and so on. Now let's again go back here. So it will basically, what it will do is it will fetch all of these data from the config file. After that we have the image and drop. This is basically reading our target and the source image, and then we check if there is actually the target or the source image, if it is actually there. If not, then it will say that the images could not be loaded. Moving on, then we sort of initialize our face detector. What this will do, this buffalo whale is basically the model name which detects the face in any of the images. Then you go to the detect face in both images. So yeah, you use this app object that you created, and then you try to detect faces in both the images that you imported, img and raw. So you see both the things here as well. And then so it basically says that if there are no faces in raw faces, then it will say that there has no face been detected. And similarly you can put a statement for the faces image as well. Moving on, here I have only chosen the first face within the raw faces image that I've imported, because again in a single image there could be multiple faces, but I'm choosing only the first face that has been extracted. And then this is basically the swapper model. What this does is you have your InSwapper model which is out there, as in you probably might not find it on an official website, but someone actually stored it in their Google Drive. So I've downloaded from there. I'll push it to my GitHub as well so that you are also able to do that. And then I've just created a copy of the original image here. Then for face in faces, this basically I'm iterating over if in case let's say there are multiple faces, then I'm iterating over it. And then this swapper function basically swaps the face. And to display the image, what I'm doing is I can display from here as well, but just to show it as a PIL image, I'm converting it into a PIL using this code, and then storing the output as this output image here. And this output image is basically your, where is the output? So output image name is basically config.json swap face swap result.jpg. And where is it? Yeah, so it will store this respil as your face swap result.jpg. Moving on, then basically, so what happens is, since I'm running this on my local machine, it is not able to work on a very high resolution picture. So that is why you would see that the deterministic size that I've put here is 800 by 800. If let's say I put a higher size, the code might not run, and the face detector will throw an error saying that I can't work on such a high resolution image. So for that only, what I've done is that because it works on a smaller resolution image, I'm trying if there is a method to remove some sort of blurriness from the face that has got overimposed on my existing face. So there I try to do this, but I hardly see any difference between the original and the as in the result that got generated here versus the sharpened image. I'll show you both the results side by side, and you can try to see that this is one, and then this is the second one. So on the right hand side is the sharpened output, and on the left hand side is the face swap result. There is slight difference, but I don't know if it is actually looking that great. So yep, do give it a like if this helped you, and then subscribe to the channel as well, because I'll be posting out more videos like this. Thank you.